extinguisher.
Might as well.
A1, 2 counts, front and back.
Transmission is at 250 psi. We got good temp in the engine, 130. No temp in the oil, no temp in the transmission.
Back it
Fuel
down.
pressure.
Back it down, back it down, back it down. Coming up to the milling area. Back it way down, down to the idle. Good job.
Cross I Drive. John Magnus and Steve Park. Ray Dock. Davidson and Jim Mack. This is at the start on board. 3-0. Dave Peterson, the owner of this 34th inning. And listening to their conversation at the start.
75-6.
It'll be a great day.
Great day, man. 77.
77 miles an hour. Got
79.
A1 Performance Marine and extinguisher up on our left-hand side. We got the B1 muscle down on the right.
81-6.
The hammer's down. We're doing 81.6 mile an hour right now.
83-2.
Where's your drive at, Jim?
6.5.
6.5. I'm gonna go to the outside, and then we'll come around. Good driving, Jim. Good driving. Coming on the outside, I'm gonna take it wide, and then we're gonna tighten up on the second buoy.
You got it. Drive to the 6.5.
We're coming up on the
Drive to
buoy.
the 7. Drive to an 8.
Coming up on the buoy.
Too early on that.
Okay. Coming out of the throttle a little bit. Easy. Okay. Throttle in, baby. Throw the hammer. Throw the hammer.
Hammer's down.
Drive in.
Drive is coming in. 7. 6.5.
Easy now. Easy now. Okay. Throw the hammer. Throw the
Hammer's
hammer.
down.
Throw the hammer.
Hammer's down.
That stainless coming up on my right.
Great job by Dave Peterson. Jim Mack replaying it. Stainless Marine on the left side. Tiger helicopter shot there is Instigator, the Muscle and Performance Marine here, leader, then Extinguish on the inside, Freight Knot in the middle, and Gafford on the outside. Freight Knot in the middle, making its way up the course. We had great conversation there aboard Freight Knot just a few moments ago. Looking to leader, they saw the Muscle on the outside. The Muscle and Instigator, they're battling there. The Muscle and Instigator and Performance Marine is right in there with Gafford on the outside. The Muscle and Instigator. As they go on the turn, it's the Muscle, Instigator, and Gafford. 1, 2, and 3. The Muscle, Instigator, and Gafford. There is the Muscle, your leader. This 1998 Battle on the Chesapeake. Instigator and Gafford downfield. The Muscle, your leader right now. This is the Muscle. Muscle is extending through somewhat. Instigator and Gafford. The Muscle. The Muscle is a 33-foot power sled powered by two 725 Muscle racing inboard with Mercer to drive. The Muscle, Dave Branson, Ed McKay, Dave the driver, Eddie the throttle man. The Muscle. B1. And now your leader in the early moments of this race is 1998 Battle on the Chesapeake, second national race for the U.S. Offshore. Number 1. Muscle up in first place in Key West. Listen to those Muscle racing inboard. Other competitors in the sport class include Gafford, Imagine That, Runaway, and Instigator. The gas rig, a 33-foot fountain. Gas rig. As we get a little closer, gas rig is powered by two 650 horsepower Mercury imports with Mercury drive. Jeff Haley is the driver. Michael Lavorsi is the throttle man. Jeff Haley is the owner of the 33-foot fountain. Gas rig. He spoke to the first coach in New Hampshire last year. D92. Mike Lavorsi, the owner of Lavorsi Marine, distributor of Gafford Precision Instruments, made in the United States. They include liquid scope speedometers, tachometers, engine gauges, throttle, mechanical indicators, compasses, and much, much more. Some of the world champion road manufacturers that use Gafford instruments include Apache, Cigarette, Fountain, Bar, Formula, and Dungeon. Mike Lavorsi, the owner of Lavorsi Marine. Here is the Muscle looking up ahead. The Muscle. The leading race right now, the Gafford is taking up some room. A great battle going on between the Muscle and Gafford. 1 and 2. 1 and 2 so far in this race. The Muscle and Gafford very close behind. Going around the turn. Jeff Haley and Michael Lavorsi aboard. Driver and throttle man. Other competitors indeed. Instigator right away out of Mackinac. Gafford in second place right now in this race and second in front. Moving up quickly. Muscle, and as you see, Gafford has really picked up a lot of room. Getting closer and closer as the Muscle and Gafford battle it out here in the Battle on the Chesapeake. And Gafford, also a 33-footer of Fountain. They are. Looking downfield in third is Instigator, a 32-footer powered by two 650 horsepower Bandit racing imports with Merc Cruiser drives. The Instigator driver is Joe Scrow. Throttle man is Peter Meyer. Navigator Benny Alfonso. Peter is the owner of Instigator. Over to the second place in New Hampshire. There's the upfield. There's the Muscle and Gafford and Instigator. Instigator powered by Bandit Racing and Boards. Special thanks to Kurtz Marine. Chesapeake. Joe Stress, Peter Meyer, and Betty Alfonso. There's a local boat on the left side. Peter Meyer would like to thank his lovely wife for her dedication and support during this 1998 racing season. Peter Meyer, Battle On The Chesapeake. Rocking and rolling, but no problem. Local amateur. In the distance, we see Equalizer in A-Class. Equalizer in fourth place, and there is Extinguisher in fifth. Fourth and fifth overall. Equalizer and Extinguisher. Equalizer is a 30-foot Phantom, powered by one 700 horsepower Zalek inboard with a Mercury drive. Equalizer. With Steve Sokolov, the driver. Bill Best is the throttle man. Equalizer race team Riker Tanktail Graphics for the graphics and Willie for rigging and maintenance of this boat. It ran excellent in New Hampshire. Equalizer A99. Other A-boats include Treadwell Motorsports, Grade Knot, Performance Marine, Stainless Marine, and Bronx Span. Of course, we saw the Extinguisher a little while ago in fifth place overall. But it's Equalizer in fourth, A99. Equalizer in first place right now in A-Class, fourth overall. Steve Sokolov, the owner of this 30-foot bout. Equalizer. Second national race for U.S. Offshore here in Chesapeake Bay. Captain Virginia. And the third race for SBR. A joint effort here in Hampton. Nearly 40 boats in all in this event. Equalizer number one in A-Class. Nice driving there by Steve Sokolov. Still best the throttle man. As we leave Equalizer, there is the Extinguisher. Extinguisher in second place in A-Class. 30-foot Superboat, powered by one 700 horsepower MRD inboard. The Merc Cruiser Drive, there is Equalizer battle here in A-Class. Equalizer and the Extinguisher 1 and 2 in A. 4th and 5th overall. The Extinguisher. Battle in A. Anthony Perry and Gary Guido, driver and throttleman for the Extinguisher 30-foot Superboat. Built on Long Island, Gary Guido, the owner of Extinguisher. The sponsors include JBL Trinity Group Insurance and Surety Services. All your commercial insurance needs, let JBL become your high-risk manager. Extinguisher there is super nuts in the middle. Extinguisher going by on the outside. Equalizer. Let's go for Extinguisher. Gary Guido and Anthony Perry. World champions in A-Class. You're watching the 1998 Battle on the Chesapeake. Second national race for U.S. Offshore. Third race for SBI in this racing season. Other competitors in A include Equalizer Bus, Fabulous Marine, Performance Marine, and Federal Motorsports. Freight Nut is outdoors. Baxter Helicopter Jack, Extinguisher Racing Team, second place in A-Class. Perry and Gary Guido. Our helicopter pilot and helicopter transport. Doing a great job for us here at the
side of this guy. I'm picked up! Watch this idiot. Get away from him.
Looking downfield, there is Stainless Marine, A96. A 30-foot Phantom, powered by 1,700 horsepower, with thunder inboard. Stainless Marine going around the turn. Team Hustler right around there, right on the turn as well. Factory boat coming up on an A-boat. Team Hustler. Stainless Marine. The driver is Chris Erlewine. Automan is Rick Turmel. Stainless Marine. Main sponsor of Stainless Marine is Stainless Marine. The major suppliers of the Australasian community for their dominating stock systems, transit buckets, no flagging indicators, super extraders, water pickup, recess screens, battery boxes, and cooling systems appearing on dozens of competitors in all classes. Stainless Marine, your home for all your boating needs. Jerry Schmidt is the owner of Stainless Marine. Now this boat, Stainless Marine A96, is campaigning both the SBI and ABBA Eastern Circuit this year. A big win in the SBI Miami Florida race has been the highlight so far for its 1998 racing season. Always in the top 4 boats, Stainless Marine Special is leading SBI high points for this year so far. So a good record for Stainless Marine in its 1998 racing season. Chris Erlewine and Rick Turmel, driver and bottleman. There's Extinguisher as we look upfield, going around the turn. Extinguisher and Stainless Marine. Equalizer in first place, Extinguisher in second, and Stainless Marine in third. 1, 2, and 3 in A-class. And there's Team Hustler, the factory boat, moving up quickly as well. Well, let's stay on Stainless Marine, 30-foot Phantom, powered by 1,700 horsepower Blue Thunder Marine board. Team Hustler on the inside, Stainless Marine on the outside. Jerry Schmidt of Stainless Marine, the owner of Stainless Marine, is also the crew chief for this boat. 30-foot Phantom. On the outside, it's Stainless Marine, Team Hustler in factory class. On the inside, Stainless Marine in A. Team Hustler is a 30-foot Hustler powered by 500 horsepower, Mercury inboards with Mercury drives. Mike Carabella, he is the driver. Bottleman is Chip Bent with a checkered flag in New Hampshire last week. Team Hustler, built on Eastern Long Island, in first place right now in factory class. Frank Freight in his rookie race in Fort Myers early this year. Mike Carabella and Chip Bent, driver and bottleman. This factory boat is running 4th or 5th overall. It is running with the Shiraka, the driver. Jason Brassi, the throttle man. Treadwell Motorsports, lane one. Treadwell Motorsports, the owner. It's a two-race car team. They're almost on the race is the problem with this design. They got the location of that and they never made it to the start. Sponsors for Treadwell Motorsports include Formula, Yukon, Eagle Trailer, Evans Marine, and Sonic Farm Farm. Treadwell Motorsports in second place in F1. F90. George Shiraka and Jason Brassi. The helmets down aboard Treadwell Motorsports.
I'm backing off a little bit, George. Okay. I don't like it. That's fine. No problem. There goes the Hustler. It's all right.
This time start.
We got the green. Here we go. Green flag it is. Oh yeah, there's the turn. I got it. Okay. Everybody's going into the turn. All right. Stick tight, George. You got someone in your right. Okay. This course is pathetic. Be a working course. Stay tight with it, George. Get off his ass. One straight ahead of you, George. I see the you see the yellow marker? Yeah, you got crab traps, George. Yeah, we're fine with the crab traps right now. We got
Watching Treadwell Motorsports. Big conversation there with George Shiraka and Jason Brassi. We're another cab in second place in factory class. Second place. Door-to-door racing here between these two boats, a 26-foot Corsa and a 24-foot Active Thunder. Active Thunder started by one 500 horsepower Mercury inboard Merc Cruiser drive. Door-to-door racing, they are really in competition here in factory class, just about dead even between these two boats, Mountain Dew and Active Thunder. Muscle, your leader in B class, the Muscle. Active Thunder on the outside, the Muscle in the middle. Active Thunder in factory lane. Rookie race for these guys, Rich and Pierce Smith. Welcome them to the wonderful world of offshore racing. In B class, it's B19 Runaway, a 28-foot Magnum powered by two 570 horsepower Mercury inboards with Merc Cruiser drives. After Zilla, the driver Chuck Burke, the throttle man Steve Colleton, navigator. Runaway in B. Other competitors in B-class, Gaswick, the Muscle, Imagine That, and Instigator. And following there by Chuck Burke, the Zilla, the driver. You're watching the 1998 Battle on the Chesapeake. Second national race for U.S. Offshore. It was SPI. 1998 racing team. Run around the turn. Runaway. 28-foot man. Cloudy skies here in Hampton, Virginia. The coastline there over the Hampton, Virginia community. All New Jersey crew aboard Runaway. Imagine That is out of the race in B class. Gafford, the Muscle, Instigator, still in it. As our helicopter pilot Keith Smith from Helicopter Transport goes left, we're going to catch up with the F boats, and there they are, Mountain Dew, Active Thunder, and Dan Dunzy, 2 and 3. There is Dan Dunzy. It's powered by one 500 horsepower Mercury inboard. The Merc Cruiser drive, Pat Kersey, the driver. John Woolley is the throttle man. A 28-foot Dunzy. This boat undergoes several major changes before each race, and they're carefully calculated and documented. Steve Simon and the high-performance team at Donzi constantly reviews field notes, and after also offers advice on speed and handling. day that Lightning Jack's Marina bike drove Marine Racing. Dan Dunzy, F166. Factory boat soup to nuts. Battle here in Factory. Factory 1. Going down to the wire for these factory boats.
Turn it in, Ed. Come on. Inside. That's it. Stay in here now.
now in second place in A class. We're going to go to the finish line with the Extinguisher, this 30-foot sailboat. It's a first place now in A.
Get to the inside. He's coming up on us.
That is it! The race is over!
No, it ain't.
Yes, it is! That's it! We won! Ah!
Tony Perry, you did it! Where do we get the flag?
I don't know. That boat over there, maybe.
Extinguisher in first
Happy
place in A.
Father's Day!
You gave me a checkered flag. You did a great job. What a race.
Oh.
You drove unbelievable.
I'll go over there to the committee boat.
And that is it.
Here we are, brother. That's us. That's all us right there. Give me a little goose.
We did it, Bobby.
Well
We could go in now.
Well, Wolf Turf checkered flag. That Extinguisher Racing Team Cedar Scores area with Sue Gifford. Spectators to watch this second national race for U.S. Onshore. And now we're going to take American Thunder to the milling area. American Thunder as we begin this afternoon's race. And in this afternoon's race, I'll be open to Super Z, the stock and the modified. American Thunder. American Thunder is powered by two 900 horsepower Chief Electric inboard with Artisan drive. Eric Jackson, driver and travel match. American Thunder. Eric Jackson and Eric Jackson Jr. Going to the milling area with American Thunder. Great racing this morning, and look forward to more racing this afternoon. Now, as you can see, we are in the milling area. You'll see the orange smoke there in the background. Second race in this 1998 Battle on the Chesapeake. Now the boats are beginning to line up. Pace boat there in the middle of the pack. And we've got slow motion, Puff, Cassett, Shock, Rumor Has It, Sierra, Barracuda, Jaws, Acceleration, lots more. We've got Sloppy Joe's Defender, Ribbon, Limited, Shockwave, J and H Electric just a few moments away from the green flag. There we see the pace boat in the middle, Extractor and Tropic Heat as well in the pack. Beginning to line up, getting a little closer now. Pace boat moving out. They're picking up speed, getting ready. And we've got the green flag here in this afternoon's race in this 1998 Battle on the Chesapeake. In the open, the Super B, the stock, and the modified.
Watch your traffic on the right.
On board Pratco, rumor has it.
I think they're having problems with the pace boat. We may get a green here.
Got Sierra here to our left. In front of us.
Green. Whoa, there you come over left, a little bit left, not come over a little left, not so far, not so far. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Good driving, Doug. We're right behind Timmy, second place. Look for the pin.
I'm looking, I don't see it.
Okay, back to Hurricane shot. Everyone off to a great start. Gathering, Tropic Heat, Pratco's good. Sloppy Joe's hard on and this trip special. Over the middle is Sloppy Joe's R&R followed by Woodchip and Pratco. So the either Sloppy Joe's and R&R to go on the inside is Club Desert Shot. With Riveted on the far outside. Riveted on the far outside. Sloppy Joe's and R&R. Well, he was right on the old opposite this way. Sloppy Joe's and R&R followed by Woodchip and Pratco. Riveted on the far outside. Club Desert Shot on the inside.
Sloppy Joe sees the pin.
Coming left, clear left?
No. You better come way left. I see the pin. 12 o'clock, 12 o'clock.
I see it, I got it.
Don't cross Timmy's wake again. Straight ahead.
Got it.
Right on. Let's see some bad driving stuff.
Coming right inside Timmy.
That's cool.
I'm following Timmy here.
Okay, come on. Come on a little close. Come on closer. A little closer. There you go. Right on. Good job. We're on his ass. I'm loving this. Yeehaw! A little bit. Come on. Let her in. Love it. Good deal. Go. We're on fire. Let's rock and roll. Come on, Gary. Come on, Gary. Let me tell you what you got, Gary. Come on, Gary. Motherfucking thing up, Gary. Let's go, Gary. Show me what you got.
All right, they're having fun in there. Practical, rumor has it, with Doug Kelly and Gary Ballou now back for helicopter shot. It's Sloppy Joe's and Riveted, your leaders in the early moments of this race. With Club Casachak also in the picture. They're in third place. And Defender. Sloppy Joe's. 40-foot skater. Sloppy Joe's, powered by two 1,000 horsepower Mercury inboards with Merc Cruiser drives. Mike Gerard, Randy Roberts, driver and throttleman for Sloppy Joe's. There's Riveted on the outside, a 41-foot cube. Riveted. Sloppy Joe's, 40-foot skater. Great battle here in the early moments of this race. Sloppy Joe's and Riveted. Mike Gerard, the owner of Sloppy Joe's. Competitors in open class include the Defender and Riveted. Truman Eagle never made it to the Millionaire. And there is Riveted on the outside. Riveted. Battle in open. We're in the Battle on the Chesapeake. Mike Gerard and Randy Roberts. Both Floridians. Riveted making a move on the outside. And Defender. So it's Riveted, Defender, and Sloppy Joe's here. Door-to-door racing in open class. Riveted picking up some room. Riveted on the outside, a 41-foot cube. Powered by two 950 horsepower Keith Eichler inboards with Arneson drive. Sloppy Joe's on the inside, Riveted on the outside. A great battle in open class right now. Aboard Riveted, James Shedd and Ken Silverman. Sloppy Joe's, Mike Gerard and Randy Roberts. Ken Silverman, the owner of Riveted. These two boats are really going at it. A 40-foot skater and a 41-foot cube. There's Riveted. Right behind there you can see Defender. Riveted, Defender, and Sloppy Joe's in a battle in open class. As we said, Riveted is a 41-foot cube, powered by two 950 horsepower Keith Eichert inboards with Artisan drives and a Winston Cup roll cage. James Shedd is the driver. Ken Silverman is the throttle man. Sponsors include CarQuest, also Comfort Inn for the fine accommodations, and Gafford Precision Instruments by Lavorsi Marine. Gafford did win this morning, taking a checkered flag, beating out the muscle in B class. That's two checkered flags in a row now for Gafford. Congratulations by Matt Anderson, and a special thanks to Ricky Bauman. He is the crew chief of Riveted. James Shedd and Ken Silverman aboard this 41-foot cube. Fairly smooth waters here on the Chesapeake, as you can see. Riveted cracking around this course. Riveted on the inside, defender on the outside, and Sloppy Joe's right now in first place, but there's a battle here in open class going on. Fierce competition between these three boats. Riveted and defender as they go around the turn. There you can see the wake of Sloppy Joe's up ahead. Sloppy Joe's, defender, and riveted. '98 Battle on the Chesapeake, second national race for U.S. Offshore. Let's pick up Defender now. Defender powered by two 850 horsepower intense marine inboards. This is a 36-foot skater. Defender, the driver Daniel Lilly, throttle man Daniel Lilly Jr. Looking downfield, there is Riveted. Back to Defender. Sponsors include Daniel Lilly Law Offices and Sunset Marine. These guys have been racing for 3 years, and they were your 1997 national and world champions in pro stock. They took a checkered flag earlier this year in New Hampshire. Looking back at Riveted as we see Defender. Sloppy Joe's in the lead, so it's Sloppy Joe's, Defender, and Riveted. Special thanks to Scott Mander of Intense Marine. Defender powered by Intense Marine inboard. Defender is actually a modified boat, but is running in open class. .36-foot skater, M4. Took a first place in New Hampshire and first overall. First in place and first overall. Riveted, looking downfield. Riveted, 41-foot coup. Going around the turn now. So it's Sloppy Joe's, Defender, and Riveted, 1, 2, and 3 in open class. This boat is cranking around the course. Powered by two 850 horsepower Intense Marine inboards. Other competitors in the modified include Extractor and Tropic Heat. We're watching R&R Racing with Walter Pisecki, the driver, and Ron Roman, the throttle man. Powered by Bandit Racing inboards. to 700 horsepower. That's the Angel helicopter with the dive rescue crew, with Tony Milia aboard the helicopter, just in case there's a problem. R&R Racing. Ron Roman is the owner of this 32-foot hybrid tech. R&R Racing team hanging and banging here in Chesapeake Bay in the modified. Mercruiser drives Bandit Racing inboard power. C1. Special thanks to Church Marine. Going around the turn, R&R Racing. As we said, in second place in the modified. Looking downfield, Primeco and Haviland. Primeco on the outside, Haviland on the inside as they get a little bit closer. Primeco, rumor has it, on the outside, Haviland on the inside. There is Primeco, rumor has it. There's Haviland on the inside. Haviland, a 30-foot Spectre. On the outside is Primeco, rumor has it, a 28-foot Skater. Powered by two 2.5 EFIs with Doug Kelly and Gary Ballou. Robert McElhenney and Wiley Nagler aboard Haviland there on the inside, S28. On the outside is, rumor has it, Primeco. Doug Kelly is the driver. Gary Ballou, the throttle man. Doug Kelly, on behalf of Rumor Has It Race Team, would like to thank their sponsor, Primeco, the source for all your communication needs. Also, special thanks to Ed Marine and all the guys at Lake X and all the friends and family for their support in this 98 racing season. Haviland, S28, Robert McElhenney and Wiley Nagler. Great battle here going on in S-Class. Haviland and Rumor Has It. Battle for second place here in S-Class. Club Kasachuk is your leader. Haviland and Primeco on the outside battling here for second and third place. S28. Going around the turn, Haviland with the edge. Robert McElhenney and Wiley Nagler aboard this 30-foot Spectre. Let's go on board. Doug Kelly at the wheel.
The bitch is screaming. Wiley's coming up on our left. Wiley is? Yeah, he's right here. Oh, shit. Can I tell you? Hold your line, hold your line. Don't turn it, Doug.
Doug Kelly and Gary Ballou.
Is he on the side of us? He's over here to the left. Hold your line, hold your line. Go right on that rooster tail. Go right for the rooster tail. We're gonna have to go wide. We're gonna have to go wide. Okay. Going wide. I'm gonna come. No, don't turn yet. Don't turn yet. Go, I'm going back of him? No, no. Stay on the outside. Stay on the outside.
Evelyn on the left. Our helicopter there you can see. Pete Smith. Helicopter out of Norfolk, Virginia. Helicopter transport.
Let's go catch him. We're trying. He's running good.
Helicopter shot. There's Haviland. In second place right now in S-Class with Robert McElhenney and Wiley Nagler aboard. S-28. Doug Kelly and Gary Ballou. Foot skater powered by 2.5 EFI.
Go anyone with him. Take it in. Give me the gas. We'll catch this guy in the turn here. Good job, man. I saw you corrected. Wiley's running like a bastard, isn't he? Yeah, he's going good.
Bronco, rumor has it, in third place in S-Class. Cubs Kasich in first, Havlin in second. Bronco trying to pick up some room on Havlin, currently in third place in his class. There's R&R Racing on the outside. R&R in the modified. Bronco in S-Class. R&R in second place in the modified. There's S88 Sierra, 28-foot skater powered by 2.5 BFIs. Charlie Tesoro, the driver. Rich Silvestri is the throttle man, who's also the owner of Sierra. S88. Took a checkered flag in New Hampshire, was third overall in that race. I'd like to thank MRD on Long Island and Sierra. Charlie and Rich, both from Long Island. .28-foot skid. By 2.5 EFIs, cranking around the course. And a fine job, Charlie Tesoro and Rich Silvestri. Other competitors in S-Class include Havlin, Club Kasich, rumor has it, Barracuda, Jaws, and Accelerator. We are on Sierra S88. Long Island crew. There's J&H Electric, a 41-foot Apache in Silverby. And there is Shockwave up ahead. Shockwave also in Silverby, a 38-foot fountain. J&H Electric, a 41-foot Apache powered by two 1,000 horsepower Mercury inboards with Merc Cruiser drives as they go around the turn. There's Shockwave, a 38-foot fountain powered by two 725 horsepower Pro 1 racing engines. Shockwave. J&H Electric, 41-foot Apache. Scott Lehman and Phil Lipschutz. Rich Tropley, Mark Tangas, and Alan Kovac aboard Shockwave. Lipschutz V1 on the inside. J&H Electric, both Super V boats. Battle in Super V. V1 J&H Electric. Scott Lehman is the driver. Phil Lipschutz is the throttle man. Navigator is Jack Herrick as we see Shockwave there a little bit up. Ahead, battling Super V, Shockwave and J&H Electric. 41-foot Apache versus a 38-foot Falcon. Great battle going on here in Super V. Scott Lehman and Phil Lipschutz and Rich Tropley, Mark Dangas, and Alan Kovac going at it. Not much room between these two boats. Shockwave 38-foot Falcon. As you can see, Lipschutz now is making up some room, and they are just about dead even now. Great competition. J&H Electric is your world champion in Super V. V1. Lipschutz Special. On the inside, Shockwave on the outside. Neither is giving up much. Great battle in Super V. Aboard Shockwave, Rich Tropley, Mark Tangas, and Alan Kovac as we go around the turn. Lipschutz on the inside, Shockwave on the outside. Shockwave 38-foot Fountain, as we said, powered by two 725 horsepower Pro 1 racing inboard. Sponsors include Gateway Systems, a #1 carrier of air freight from Newark, Kennedy, and LaGuardia airports. Also G&J Freightliners, New Jersey's largest Freightliner dealer. Black Adar Marine Insurance, marine specialist for over 30 years, and PPG Marine Finishes. Special thanks to Scott Pearson, regional rep, for supplying the materials for this gorgeous paint job. A gorgeous paint job it is. Shockwave. Rich Tropley, the owner. There you see the Angel helicopter in the background. Those dive medics aboard just in case. There's the trumpet. Very colorful paint job aboard Shockwave. Shockwave Racing Team would like to thank the Radisson Hotel for the fine accommodations. Shockwave in first place in Super V. Lipschutz Special in second place. But a great battle between these two boats. Lipschutz right behind. And there is Lipschutz Special on the inside. You can see how close they are. First and second, not much room though between these two boats. A real battle, great competition. Shockwave and Lipschutz Special. S5 Accelerator, a 28-foot skater powered by two 2.5 EFIs. Driver J.J. Vigorito. Throttle man is Pete Hames. They're both from Long Island. Accelerator in S-Class. Other competition in S-Class include Club Kazachok, Haviland, rumor has it, Sierra, Jaws, and Barracuda. Now, J.J. Vigorito, the owner-driver of Accelerator, currently the 1997 SBI National Champion in the stock class. He is the recipient of the Vapor Trails Magazine Outstanding Driver of the Year in the outboard class. Throttlman Pete Hames from Amityville, Long Island, is making his debut in offshore racing. He comes with many years of experience in the marine field, from rigging to rebuilding with Pearl Gray Marine. Sponsors for Accelerator include Pearl Gray Marine, located in Amityville, Long Island. Also special thanks to John and Mike Somney from Pearl Gray Marine, Bill Weeks for Weeks Boat Transport, and John Bonamo for helping in prepping Accelerator in this race. Accelerator Race Team. J.J. Vigorito, the driver, Pete Hames, the throttle man, is 28-foot skater. By 2.5 EFI. Just listen to those two 2.5 EFIs. Throttling there by Pete Hames. Boat is cranking around the course. Accelerator. We're going to take Sierra now to the finish line for the checkered flag. Sierra. Charlie Cesaro and Rick Silvestri in S-Class. 28-foot skate. On board Franco now. Rumor has it. Doug Kelly and Gary Ballou. We take them to the finish.
Good job, Doug. That's it then. Yeah. Let's head in. Hey, I'm under here. Good job, buddy. Too bad we got Riley, man. He was hauling ass. Hey, he beat us. That's all there is to it. Yeah. He was running real good.
So that's it, the end of the second national race for U.S. Offshore in Hampton, Virginia, the 1998 Battle on the Bay. The 1998 Virginia is for Lovers Offshore Challenge. There you see many spectators, and now here are the winners in B class. We've got in first place Gaff Rig, in second the Muscle, and in third place Instigator. In B class, Gaff Rig coming out on top, getting the checkered flag. Two checkered flags in a row for Gaff Rig. In A class, we've got the Extinguisher in first, followed by Equalizer and Bronx Phantom in third place. The Extinguisher in A class, two checkered flags in a row for the Extinguisher. There they are. In Factory 1, Mountain Dew getting the checkered flag, followed by Active Thunder and Dan Donzi in third place. Mountain Dew in first place in Factory 1, but in their rookie race, Active Thunder getting a second place. Great job by those guys. In Factory 2, Team Hustler in first place, followed by Treadwell Motorsports in second. Team Hustler getting the checkered flag in Factory 2. Team Hustler. In open class, Sloppy Joe's in first place, followed by Defender and Riveted, bringing a third. Sloppy Joe's on top in open. Sloppy Joe's. Super V, J&H Electric in first place. Shockwave in second. Lipship Special in first place. J&H Electric getting the checkered flag. Great battle between these two boats right down to the end. In Superstock, Haviland in first place, followed by Club Kassenshock and Rumor Has It in third place. Haviland coming out on top in first in Superstock. Haviland. In M-Class, Extractor the winner, followed by R&R Racing and Tropic Heat. Extractor all the way in the modified. 2 checkered flags in a row for Extractor. And that is it. Those are your final results in the second national race for U.S. Offshore and third race for SBI in this 1998 racing season. Great competition, but most of all, safe racing here in Hampton, Virginia. Now, before we go, there are a few people that we would like to thank. First off, the entire staff of the U.S. Offshore Racing Association and SBI for orchestrating a fine event. Also, our helicopter pilot, Mr. Keith Smith from Helicopter Transport out of Norfolk, Virginia. They always do a great job. Also, Peter Magnani, our onboard camera installer. Also, a special thanks to the Sierra Racing team for transporting our equipment back home to New York. And we'll see you 4th of July in Sarasota. If not, we'll see you for the third stop on the U.S. Offshore National Tour. On behalf of the Freeze Frame Video Production crew, this is Vince Lipari wishing you a fond farewell from Hampton, Virginia. Bye, everyone.